This is pretty much the final look. I love it so much. What do you mean? Let me get close to you. Like, this ain't no, oh, I'm far away type. This ain't no, oh, the light is on it type. No, this is how it's looking. Hey my loves, let's do another crochet install. By the way, before I begin, I have been thinking of doing like a live either on YouTube or on TikTok. On TikTok, you guys could also join me on my live and we could all do a crochet install together. So I'm like teaching you live. I don't know if you could do it on YouTube, like where you guys join in as well, but if I can, then do it on YouTube. But I've put a poll in the community tab asking, like, one, would you guys tune in, and two, if you wanted to have it, would you want to have it on TikTok or on YouTube? So please either vote in the poll or even just comment here, live tutorial, have you guys on live with me and we're just doing a install together. I can see what you're doing and you can see what I'm doing in real time. Let me know in the comments. So first things first, we start with the middle part as always. There's the middle part. And I don't like when I see installs and the middle part, it goes all the way back, like there's just a huge gap. So we're gonna close that. So I'm gonna make a diagonal part from the top of my middle part down to my forehead. And I want this braid to be sort of not too thick, not too thin. The thicker you have the braids, the wider your middle part will be. The thinner the braids, the closer your middle part will be. So I'm gonna have it, yeah, not too thick, not too thin. More on the thin side. That is good enough for me. And I'm just gonna clip away the surrounding hair so it's not in my way. I blow dried my hair and I had straightened like the front piece of my hair because I was just going out and I just didn't want to have it as a puff, so I just straightened it real quick. But before I started this tutorial, I just washed it because I can't have my hair straight and then do cornrows because it won't be as strong. Like, I need the strength of my natural hair when it comes to, especially the middle part. Because if I have it when if it's straightened, like blow dried is fine, but straightened, then it just becomes more thin and doesn't have that strength of like our hair that we need to just keep it for a long time. If it's too loose, it will just start to like break, and that will just, that's your middle part and it's just gonna look a mess. So definitely do blow dried hair, but not straightened hair. So there's my thin part, and because I'm using Burmese Curly Hair, and Burmese Curly has like a bit of a shine compared to like kinky curly or kinky coily texture like I've done before. So because it has a shine, I'm just gonna get some gel and I'm just gonna put that at my middle part, which is what I should have done straight away actually, but I just remembered that, oh yeah, I'm using Burmese Curly Hair today from ISEE Hair. So I know it has a bit of a shine, so I'm just gonna put a bit of a shine on my roots basically. That's just gonna help it blend a bit better. I clean my middle part up. So I'll clean that part up and I'm just gonna re-clip the other side. And then I'm just gonna braid this section down that we just parted out. You wanna make the braids kind of tight because this is your middle part. So you wanna make sure this braid is a secure braid. Like, make sure this one at least is gonna be the secure braid. So braid it quite tightly. And then on this side of the middle part, just gonna take the clips out there. On this side, I'm gonna sort of like, I'm gonna do another diagonal parting, but I want it to look like it's like joined to this braid. So I'm gonna just come behind that braid there and just do another parting right at the middle part, like that. See how now it looks like it's joined together? That's what we want. There we go. and then braid that down. Okay, so that's our middle part done. Now I'm going to make a braid from the middle part to behind my ear. I've sectioned out some hair from the middle part to behind my ear, and you want to make it thick enough so that you have your edges. So I'm just going to comb my edges out. But I also want just a very little line of leave out, like a very, very little line. So I'm just gonna go just a little bit so that when I tie up my hair, like you can't really see the braid like that obvious. So yeah, that is good for me, I think. So when I tie it back, you can't really see like the braid or anything. I'm just gonna make this bit thicker for them. And just to keep that down, I'm just gonna add some gel. I've clipped the surrounding hair away. So now I'm gonna braid this section. Actually, it's a little bit thin. I'm just gonna make that a bit thicker. Because you've got some hair at the front, we don't need to make this braid too thin, but also don't make it too thick. So like, that's good. With this section now, I'm going to start with this braid, and I'm going to use it to join and begin this braid here. So obviously my hair's a bit short here, so I'm going to make sure I need to really do it tightly, so I don't want this part here to break.
By break, I mean you don't want your braid to become undone.
But my hair is short at the front due to heat damage, annoyingly. But yeah, so braid this quite tightly because I don't want it to break. Yeah, so your middle part braids and your braids at the edges, you want to do quite tightly, because if they mess up or if they break, then it's a long day for you. I've been there, done that. So yeah, make it quite tight. And I want it to go behind my ear. Just like that. So now it looks down, it's like one long braid. I'm just gonna do this exact same to the other side. Okay, so I've just done that there. So I just took out some of my edges and a little bit of leave out. It's not really anything. It's a little bit of leave out. And I've joined this braid to this braid. I did go a little bit back with my middle part because I felt like I did it too close. But yeah, that's what I've done so far. And remember, you want to make these braids tight, nice and tight and secure, strong. So now, see, I've got my end braid here and my end braid here. So now I'm just going to section out some hair at my nape. Okay, so I've sectioned out some hair at my nape, across my nape even. So now I'm going to use one side to join the braid, and then I'm going to use one end braid to start the braid, and then I'm going to go all the way and then join the end braid. So I'm going to start on this side. So I'm just going to use this braid to start the braid at my nape. So I'm just joining that in. Kind of tight. Across to the other side, and then I'm going to join in the braid at this end from the front. Just make sure that it's properly secure and braided into the hair. Then And then there's that braid there. So yeah, that's the braid there. So now we've got the middle part braids, the braids at the edges or the sides, and then a braid across our nape. And that's it. So now is the easiest part. We're just gonna make vertical braids in the middle of our head. I'm gonna do 5 braids on each side and then 1 down this middle to close that gap. Or I'm gonna do 5 on each side, but these two are gonna be super close together that it just looks like one braid. I think that's what I'm gonna do instead. The important thing is I want the braids here at the front to be close together. So when I do this and this, it doesn't look gappy. I'm just gonna braid that down. Oh wait, no, mistake. We have to start at the end. We have to start at the side that our end braid is on because we're gonna join it in, so that's my mistake. Let me go to the other end. So this is my first vertical braid that I'm gonna do, and it's on the same side as the end braid that we had from previously. So I'm just gonna braid this down. And then as I get near halfway, I'm going to stretch this braid up and join it to this braid. You want to make sure you stretch it up. You don't want to join it when it's down here because it'll be bumpy. So you want to join it where it reaches up to when stretched out. So it's still flat at the bottom there. And just going to continue braiding down. So that's that braid there. I'm just going to continue that across. I'm going to section out another part of hair. Not too thin, not too thick. I'm going to tie up the rest of my hair. And then I'm just going to braid that down and join the previous braid that we just did to this braid. So just braiding that down. Again, this braid is a bit thick, but the next 3 braids that we do on this side, we're going to do a bit thinner. So now we've got to around halfway, so I'm just going to bring this braid up to stretch and then join into this braid that we're doing, keeping it flat at the bottom there. And then just continue to braid that down. Just like that. And I'm just going to continue the same all the way across. And I actually did 10 braids in total in the middle, so 5 on each side, and I did the middle ones sort of close together so that it doesn't look like a big gap when it's all done. So yeah, that should still look decent. So 10 braids across. And now we're done with braiding pattern. I'm just gonna use my crochet hook to feed in this end braid into the other braids. Just grab it on there and just pull it through. It would have been better if I started on the other end, because this is now making me use my left hand to pull it through when I'm not left-handed, I'm right-handed. Well, I've done that now. That's all the braids done. Braiding pattern complete. Now let's crochet. So today I'm using hair from ISEE Hair. We've got the Burmese Curly in 20 inches. They sent me 5 packs, but I also have one extra 18-inch pack left from before, another video. So I'm gonna use 6 packs today. I've already put one on because I was making a TikTok. Yeah, let's start installing these extensions. Oh, I don't know if I said this in the video before, but whenever you get crochet hair, you want to make sure you wash it first, at least with conditioner. So I always wash it because I always dye it. So I dye them and then I shampoo and condition them. But if you're not gonna dye them, then you should at least wash it with conditioner. And when you're washing it with conditioner, make sure you brush through it, because that's when you get like the true length of the hair and like the true look of the hair. Like usually when it's just brand new, it's still a bit, it's not giving realness, it's just giving, you know what I mean? Especially with like kinky curly hair, you want to make sure you stretch that out and really get the fullness of the hair. So make sure you always wash your crochet bundles before you install them. It just gives you a better look, much better look. So yeah, let's start installing these crochet extensions. So with this, I like to do my middle part first, then my sides, then my nape, and then the rest in the middle. So how you want to do this is you grab your crochet extension, you can see it has thread in the middle. This is what's going to secure the extension to your braid. You're going to grab your latch hook and you're going to push through your braid. Use the hook to grab the middle of the thread, pull it back out for your braid, and then make a loop knot. Pulling either one strand through or both strands through. I always mix and match. I don't really see much of a difference depending on if I put 2 strands or 1 strand, but so I just do whatever. And with the spacing, you wanna not put them too close together, because that's what will create a bulky look. You want like a centimeter gap between each extension. When you're making a knot, make sure the knot is at the thread and not at the hair. It can be very easy to just make a knot and it's actually at the hair. So you kind of want to be careful a little bit, like just take your time, make sure it's knotted at the thread, because that's what would help it and not slip out. If it's knotted at the hair, it probably will slip out with some tugging. So make sure you knot it at the thread. So we're gonna keep going here. One thing I love about ISEE Hair extensions is that it's always good quality. Like you see, that's like a nice equal amount of hair on both sides of the thread. Like it's nice and equal. I've seen some extensions where it's like not really equal. It's like quite thin on one end and thick on the other. So that's not good quality. But ISEE Hair, I will give it to them that they do have quality extensions. And they're not the only ones, but it is consistent. And that's because ISEE has just been that babe for a long time. I know when I was wearing wigs, when I was buying bundles, like I was in uni these times, so 2017, 2016, ISEE Hair was definitely one of them. Yeah, is it ISEE Hair that has the Mongolian kinky, or was that Beauty Forever? I forget. I think it's ISEE Hair, right? So it comes out from there. So yeah, not too full, otherwise it'll just look weird and you might run out of hair as well. So you kind of want to just give them some space, and then like once you pull the whole hair, come back again to fill any gaps. Like ideally you want to have some hair left over after like your first run through of the whole hair. I get so excited when I get new hair. I'm not going to lie. I'm excited. Look at that. Yeah. Low-key, I'm feeling to just layer this now. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab a piece like there. Grab a piece like there. And then I'm just gonna put them together like there. Maybe like chin level. Yes, let's do chin level. I'm just going to cut like like that. Like that. It's a little something something, you know what I mean? It's a little something something. Let me just go from my like in the bottom lip. Just going to go like that downwards. I know that I like my cheeks to show, so I'm just gonna grab a little piece like that, like a thin piece, because you know I'm not really trying to cut the hair off. Just gonna get like a thin layer of the thin layer, you know what I mean? Gonna grab a thin layer of the thin layer. So much, the hair is there, but I'm grabbing a thin layer of the thin layer, and I'm gonna just, from bottom lip, I'm just gonna cut more like across like that, you know what I mean? Just gonna cut across like that, because then that will just layer, but then this is layered anyway, so it's like, I'm not cutting the hair off. I'm just doing slight light layers. Let me stop, sorry guys. Let me do the other side. Well, let me do the other side. Okay, so just gonna grab a thin layer of this layer, and even thinner layer, because I'm not trying to cut my hair off. I'm just trying to do some layers, you know what I mean? So just gonna grab a thin layer of that thin layer. Oh, was there hair under that? I need to make sure that there's hair under that, so like I'm not actually cutting the hair, you know what I mean? So now like bottom lip, I've got to do it this way. Kind of like a, oh God, now I can't. I'm just gonna cut across like that. A bit upwards. Yeah, that's good for me for now. I'm probably gonna need to cut more, because I know I like my cheeks to show, so I already know that this, I need to go a bit further back, like here. The top thin layer, like I'm just slicing it down the middle just to get like the top layer, so there's still some hair under that, because I'm not trying to cut it off, I'm just trying to do some layers. So in here, I read from bottom lip, I'm just gonna go a bit more across than downwards, like across and downwards, but not more across than downwards, more across than downwards, you know? Right, that's good enough for me. I'm happy. Let's just, now I'm moving to my sides. So I'm gonna do down here. Yeah, I think I'm definitely taking this hair on holiday. Yes. Less is more right now. Less is more. Okay, so I've done my middle part and I've done my sides. I'm happy. I'm definitely taking this over there. I see the brown. I see the brown and I'm loving it. I can't lie. I'm excited. Right, so I've done middle part and I've done my sides. Now I'm moving to the braid at the nape. So I'm going to go across here. Okay, so I've done my nape now. I'm loving how it's looking. It's a bit longer than I thought, so that's made me happy. So now I'm gonna do the vertical braids. Oh, also, I don't think I mentioned, it's quicker as I've been doing. it's quicker to go one cornrow at a time instead of jumping from cornrow to cornrow. Like just do one whole cornrow at once. It's just quicker. With this, so you know how I did 5 cornrows on both sides. With the middle 2, and at the bottom, I'm just gonna join it together. Not all the way though, just at the bottom here. So I'm gonna put my hook through both braids, grab an extension, and then just knot it like that. I'm just gonna do that at the bottom of the middle braids. This is just to make sure there's not gonna be like a big gap anywhere in the middle. I just do not want to see one huge gap at all. Just not a fan of that look. But so far, I'm really enjoying how this hair is looking. Like it's, the hair itself, maybe this ISEE hair, the hair itself is fuller, so like it just looks good. Like it looks really good. Yeah, you don't want to run out of hair, and also you don't want to make it too bulky. So it's curly hair. The curly hair will cover most of the gaps, or all of the gaps. Depends on how you've placed them. Okay, so I'm done with the middle 2 braids, and just as I wanted, there is no gap, so I'm happy with that. So now I'm just gonna do the rest of the braids and then I'll be done. It's looking pretty full already. Oh, look at that. And that's just nearly 4 packs. So yeah, I think 5 packs would be enough, but I'm probably still gonna fit in 6 because I'm going on holiday. Okay, so I think I have 5 packs in my head right now. I don't have mine left yet. So I've got 5 packs in my head right now. This is what it's looking like. Very full. Very full. However, I think I did too many braids for 5 packs. So if you do just get 5 packs, you want to do 8 braids, 8 vertical braids instead of 10, 5 on each side. Do 4 on each side, because I still have 3 braids to go. 1, 2, 3. So I've still got an extra pack because, like I said, I had an extra pack from a previous install. But yeah, if you get 5 packs, then do 8 vertical braids, not 10. Okay, so I am done now with the install. Oh, the hair is in my head. Or on my head. So full, so gorgeous. It's actually 11 PM now. And I don't want to be sleeping at 3 AM anymore, which I've been doing for the past month. So I'm gonna come back tomorrow to like finish off, show you the whole completed look. Obviously it is completed now, but like edges. I don't know if I want to style it. I kind of like the bushiness right now. Like I love it more. So I don't really want to define anything if I'm really being honest. This is what the back is looking like. I think it looks really good. So yeah. So my edges are looking like, or my sides anyway. Hoping there's no gaps there, I can't really see. But if there is, I'll just fill it up because I've still got extras. I'm back. But I must have slept funny because my neck is so stiff up right now. It hurts so much that I'm gonna have you this way, like portrait ways, because I'm gonna put some clips on TikTok. I would have put you on normal, like full screen, like the YouTube version, but with the way my neck is hurting, I'm like, boy, you just never know when something's gonna get you. You just never know. So let me just do the work I need to do, which is TikTok and YouTube. So this is gonna go on YouTube in the portrait way, because I'm gonna put some clips on TikTok to make this look a bit more natural. Get you a soft brush and then just be brushing your sides, your edges, like sort of brushing it and making the crochet hair a bit more bushier, because that just makes it look a bit more natural, like our own texture, you know. So just really brush. The more you brush, the better it'll look. Crochet, crochet, crochet. Okay. Brush that, brush. Ouch. Please. What do you mean? Let me get close to you. Like, this ain't no, oh, I'm far away type shit. This ain't no, oh, the light is on it type shit. No, this is how it's looking. I still want to see what it looks like. I'm gonna have to find it and stuff. So I'm just doing 4 sections. I love this hair. Okay, so I'm just gonna brush out the section. There we go. I do like the look of that. So I brushed out both the sides now. I love it, guys. I love it. When you brush out the hair, it's like, yeah, we're getting to the rawness. We're really getting into it, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna spray it with my water conditioner mix, so it seems to be empty. So I'm going to add my conditioner. This is the conditioner I use because it smells so good. This is Expel Hair Care Rosemary and Mint Conditioner. It is £1 from Savers. Let's just quickly make it. This one new? No, it's not. Okay. So let's put my conditioner into the bottle. I got the bottle from Amazon, I think. Yeah, I think I got it from Amazon. Oh, I even put too much. That's fine, bye. I'm gonna put some water in it and then shake it up. Okay, so we've got the water and conditioner mix. Now I'm just gonna spray it on, even though I really like how it's looking. The water and conditioner mix onto both of the sections. I'm gonna do the same to this side. Okay, so both sections are now wet up. So use my mousse. So now I'm going to diffuse my hair on a medium speed and medium heat. So this is pretty much the final look. I love it so much. Oh, also, I just want to show you why ISEE Hair is, I said top 2 in the last one, but I actually think it's a top because I've had it 4 times now and it's consistent. This is why I recommend ISEE Hair, and I do not get commission for this. Like, yes, I may be paid for the video, but I don't get commission yet for ISEE Hair. So if you buy this, I'm not gonna get a cut out of it yet. But this is why. See how this side is nice and full and it's dry, and this side is a bit wet. So this side is dry, this side is wet. Look how full the dry side is. And you can tell when this side gets dry, it will be just as full as this side. But I've seen some crochet extensions where it looks like this and it's dry. So one side will be nice and full and the other side will be straggly like that, like straggly. But this is just straggly on this side because it's wet. But once it's dry, it's gonna be like this. So this is what I like ISEE Hair, because it is definitely very good quality. And if you can get more packs, then you think you need to get more packs, because they sent me 5 but I had an extra one, so I've got 6 on my head. The hair is gorgeous. Like, I gave it to them. ISEE Hair, if you win, you actually win. You're #1, and that's just what it is. That's just what it is. So you won't be disappointed, and this is why they've been in the game for years. Okay, this is why they've been in the game for years. They know what they're doing. I hope this video helped you in some way. I hope I gave you some good tips. If I did, please like the video. Please like the video, and thank you so much, because we've passed 3,000 subscribers. I think we're nearly on 3.5. We're on the road to 4K. On the road to 4K. But thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.